What is your name and spell it, please?
Ryan Talty, Ryantalty.
I'm Carrie Beth, Kerri.
You gotta keep them separated.
Please state your name and spell it.
My name is Adam Lilly, Lilly, and my first name is Adam.
We are at a punk house, so please explain to us exactly what a punk house is.
Well, punk houses, I guess, originated in, the 80s and 90s as, like, collective places for, young people to live and live together cheaply. And it's evolved from something like that, just a place to live, cheap, party space, to now what it is and what it's become in my eyes. Punk houses are kind of hubs for the community we've been talking, like the community, punk rock community, DIY community. It's become a hub where
You don't have to outsource things.
Yeah.
You can build your own community within your house. You can have your own shows. It goes along with the whole DIY ethic.
It's not about the house, it's about what happens in it.
How did you find this place?
I moved here from Burlington, North Carolina to go to college at Furman University, and I wanted to find a DIY punk venue to sort of hang out in. And I just asked around, and I ended up finding it on Facebook. And I found out like what area it was in, so I just rode my bike around, and I ended up finding Ryan and Carrie and meeting them, and they just welcomed me into the community.
Would you consider what you do here a charity?
I wouldn't necessarily consider it a charity. We do charity events. What we do here is I guess for me it's a way to build community in Greenville through music. Ideally, it would be let's connect through music and then go out and do things.
Do you get a lot of feedback from the community?
The community, we were getting more feedback from the community when we were at Sweet 8 because it was a much more open space. Where we're at right now, we had a setback from Sweet 8. Sweet 8 was a space that was a business. We had a business license, we had a music license, we had an art license. We were up to code. The building got shut down. We can talk about why the building got shut down, but I really believe that the city just found anything they could to shut us down because they saw how people were coming together, and it was not in a commercial sense at all. So I don't know. I forgot the question. That's basic.
Well, basically, we have this space now, which is a house, and it's definitely a lot easier because you have more rights in a house. More residential rights. You can get away with a lot more. Where it was like a commercial space, you have to worry a lot more about like people drinking, people parking in the wrong spots, and sound ordinances, all kind of stuff that just goes along with it. Whereas like a house, all you gotta do is worry about your neighbors.
But
Neighbors are cool, and
since there are so many young people here, anytime a young person has some sort of project or community-based like involvement program, we've had fashion shows before, we've done art shows, we've done
birthday parties,
we've done benefits.
Sweet 16.
Yeah, Sweet 16. All sorts of,
We just reach out to like the high school kids because they don't know where to do certain things. Like, if they want to have like a show here and book their own whatever, they can. All they have to do is just contact us, like email, phone, Facebook, whatever, and of course we'd be down with it,
I feel like this space is a part of a bigger Greenville community, like, which includes Cabin Floor Records, which is a DIY record store, and Lucky Bike, which is a bike recycle shop, and restaurants like Everyday Organic, which is a startup, organic, healthy restaurant. It's all these independent people who have all these collections. What's the lady's name for Bank Salon?
Janet.
Janet.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a total. It's just.
After a while, the community is like, oh, what's this place? You know, like, oh, they're having youth shows, you know, for all aged kids, and they're curious.
So
It's
it's
another
just like-
independently run business, so to speak.
So it's just a cooperative
Yeah.
connection through an independent community throughout Greenville. No matter what your trade is, it's welcomed and we work together because we all realize what we're up against. You know.
Being here at this podcast, does it encourage you to do more charities and more community work?
I'd say like I have a heart for people and I have like a heart for charity. And sometimes like it just like depends on who you're around. If you're around a lot of people like that don't really care, then you're not gonna be encouraged as much to do that. But just being around Ryan and Carrie, like I feel more encouraged and like I feel like I should be doing more for the community just because of like the positive